Yo, welcome to Lighter's Guide. Is he worth it? Let's go and find out. Take note that this video was filmed on Creator Experience server. This means that this version of the game is not the final version. Lighter is a stun agent, making his primary role to your team is to apply daze and stun enemies. He also has a specific mechanic called morale, which is this one. You can build this meter off-field or on-field, and once his morale is high enough, he will enter an enhanced state. Lighter's morale is one of the most important aspects of his kit. This is what makes him very efficient stun agent, and you can build morale over time, whether by launching attacks yourself with Lighter or when teammates consume energy and Lighter is off-field. Once your morale is high enough, Lighter automatically enter his burst state. During this state, the fifth of his basic attack will trigger multiple punches. These punches will consume morale, but also it will lower fire and ice resistance on the enemy, stun them for longer, and also boost his impact. That makes him the first ever agent to reduce both fire and ice resistance on the enemy, making him a potential key agent for ice and fire teams. This also means that Lighter's skill priority will be his basic attack for a maximum damage output. He may be a direct upgrade for both Colada and Lycan, especially since his additional ability will also increases the squad members' ice damage and fire damage. But take note, if Lighter's attack does not hit an enemy, there will be a maximum of 3 rounds of Morale Eruption, which is the 5th stage of the normal attack, which only takes about 2.5 seconds. But Lighter can maintain the Morale Eruption state by dodging or sidestepping the enemy's attack. Lighter mainly deals damage and stun enemies by basic attack and special attack. Chain attack provides some area of effect, while ultimate deals break damage to enemies in a group, as his skill can be used to knock back enemies and control them well, but the damage output remains limited. Therefore, the priority for improving Lighter's skills is as follows. Basic attack is equal to special attack, greater than chain attack, greater than assist, and then dodge. Now let's go with Lighter build. W drives, disc drives, and teams. Lighter's best W engine is his Blazing Laurel signature S-Rank W engine. It is the best in slot option for Lighter, since it will increase his impact, and for every hit with basic attack, the weapon will apply wilt to the enemy. For every stack of wilt, it will further increase the crit damage for ice and fire damage dealt by squad members. Other W engines that can be useful to Lighter for S-Rank alternatives are the Restrained and also Hellfire Gears, which are both very good stun W engines. So if you're a free-to-play player, we can go with the A-Rank alternatives and also maybe a B-Rank if you guys don't have them. If you are a free-to-play player, you can go with the stun W engine that increases impact, such as 6 Shooter and Precious Fossilized Core. Or maybe a B-Rank Vortex Arrow if you really have no the other W engine. Now let's go with the disc drives. For recommended disc drive, Lighter's best disc drive is Shockstar Disco for the 4-piece. It is the most useful option for him as it increases his impact, and the 4-piece allows his basic attack, dash attack, and dodge counters to inflict more daze. For the 2-piece option, we got 2 options. Swing Just is the best 2-piece option for Lighter as it gives him more energy regen. However, if you have a good Inferno metal pieces, you can use them for the fire damage increase. For the main stat for the 4th slot, crit rate and crit damage will be a good option. For the 5th slot, fire damage bonus or pen. For the 6th slot, energy regen or impact. For the substat, you are looking for crit rate, crit damage, and pen. Next up, Lighter's best teams. Overall, Lighter's gameplay and mechanics are quite novel, but he currently lacks perfectly matched teammates. Wait, despite this, he is very effective at making opponents stun by using the morale mechanic, and he increases his attack and quickly puts opponents into a daze state. Here are 2 suitable team combinations for you. The first team will be Lighter, Soldier 11, and Lucy. Soldier 11 is a very powerful DPS, and using Lucy together with Lighter will provide Soldier 11 with an incredible buff, while having Lighter massive stun enemies and allowing Soldier 11 to deal more damage. Next team will be Lighter, Ellen, and Sukaku. Ellen can also benefit from Lighter as he will also buff ice agents. He may be a better version than Lycan for Ellen. Both Sukaku and Lighter will incredibly buff Ellen's ice damage, and Lighter will additionally lower enemy ice stress as well. allowing Ellen to deal even more damage. That two teams are the best of the best teams right now for Lighter. But if you guys have a Koleda and Lycan team other than those two, well, Lighter will fit in. Now let's go and talk about Bamboos. Of course, let's not forget about Bamboos. Red Mokus is the best Bamboo for Lighter if you play him with other Sons of Calydon members. If you play Lighter with other teammates, the Bamboo chosen will depend on your squad. The new Nightboo can be a good support option if there is at least one support agent in your squad, so yeah, Nightboo it is. I shortened a lot of details, but that's the general kit for Lighter. But anyways, thank you so much for coming by and see you guys on the next one. Peace. If you guys want to join and watch my streams, it will be in the pinned comment. So yeah, thank you so much guys. Have a good one and stay quirky.